reviewing the purple mattress for the dog. I'm so excited. This is a bed we have been looking into for a while. Sadly, it's not for me, it's for them. But I am super excited to review it. Since the beginning when we got Venus, we did research on the breed. And large breeds like Malamutes, they tend to get hip dysplasia because of the weight. So we are always in the look for a bed that is good for their joints. And this bed have come out like it's really good orthopedic bed, and we want to try it out. Before I open the box, I want to tell you what are the promise this brand do and what say in their website. Here in the purple website say that keep your pet funky fresh. Just throw the antimicrobial, moisture resistant, odor neutralizing cover in the washer for an easy cleanup. It also says that it's rough and it's tough enough for the nails to don't scratch the material, which that's really nice. It's hypoallergenic, non-toxic, ultra durable, and made in the US, which is awesome. Their promise is that you could have it for 100 nights for a free trial, free shipping and free returning, as well as 1 year warranty, which is amazing. No other dog bed give you that. All the beds that you get in places like PetSmart, Target, Pet Supermarket, Petco, wherever you buy the beds, normally you have just a few days, and then if it's very used, you cannot return it. So this one gives you a 100-day guarantee, which is amazing. So let's open this box and start our review. This one is the large one. This one is 50 by 38 by 5. And let's dig in. I'm so excited. They're so excited. They know it's for them. Oh my god, this is heavy. So here is the bed. It's actually pretty heavy, more heavy than what I was expecting, and it feels really soft. I already like it's a dark color, so we don't see the paw prints. So let her put it in the floor. Venus. Oi! And so far, I'm very excited because this is one of the first bed actually Venus fit completely. She's completely on the bed. It feels amazing on my knees. Venus, what do you think about your new bed, mommy? The one you review, more than mine. Also, another thing I want to point it out is that I'm on my knees and I'm not touching the floor. I'm 150 pounds and I'm not touching the floor. It gives me an incredible support and it's super soft in my knees. This is one of the reasons why we don't do videos with the two of them together at the same time, because they love to be playing and it's a mess. Oh. Easy! We're doing a review here, guys. While I'm been testing all different sides of the bed as they move around, I'm moving around with them. Another thing I want to test if it gets scratched, because it says it's resistant. I want to see if it gets very smelly and how dirty it gets, if it's easy to wash, because it's washable. Something that I have to mention is how comfortable this bed is. Compared to other doggy beds that she had in the past, nothing is like this. It's super comfortable. It feels like a cloud. You could feel the little squares that are inside, but they're super comfortable and it gives a lot of support. I'm sitting on it and I'm not on the floor. It feels really good. I actually like it. I think I could sleep on it. For my first impression of the bed, I loved it. I was impressed with how heavy it feels. It feels very durable. The material, it feels really thick and well made. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's very comfortable. I'm sitting on it and I feel super comfortable on it. Another thing that we are gonna be testing as well is how good it does in the car, because we normally put a bed in the car when we are gonna do road trips. And next week we are traveling to Kentucky and we are taking this bed and we will be testing it in the car as well. Right now my husband is behind the camera. I'm gonna call him in so he tested with his knees to see if he have the same reaction I had. I've been loving it, so let's get his opinion too.
It doesn't feel it feels weird, but like extra spongy. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like extra spongy.
Well, it's big enough when it fits 2 millimeters.
And then this is also the largest mattress for dog beds, just because we have very, very large dogs. That was one of the reasons why we opted to get this bed. We got, I think it was last year, we had a bed from PetSmart, Petco, I don't know which one. And it was huge, it was gigantic. It was actually a little bit bigger than this one, I think. It was probably meant for like Great Danes, and they loved it. Like they could lay down, like stretch out completely and just hang out. Go ahead, lay down. They love that bed. And we've gone to several times to different stores, and we can't find it. We can't find it anywhere. We've looked, I've even looked online on Chewy.com. Nobody has it, at least not that size, not the size that we were looking for. This one isn't quite the size we were looking for. Obviously we wanted that bigger bed, but it's 50 by 38 inches and it's 5 inches tall. So that's really nice. It's pretty big. Obviously Venus can lay down. If you saw her a minute ago, she can lay down and actually she's not hanging off on one side or the other, which she usually does on most beds. The 5 inches of height is really nice because I'm about 190 pounds and on my knees, I'm not hitting the floor. Like it's really cushiony. It's really nice. Something that the bed claims is that it's cooler. I don't know if you've ever seen Purple's website or Purple mattresses in general, but they're cut really funny. They're not like a normal mattress. They have like these little square holes all over the place. It's like an egg crate. And I guess that helps to have air like passing through or something. I don't know the technology, honestly. But supposedly it'll keep your dog cooler, which is a big deal, especially if you have a Malamute or a hairy dog like this one. She usually gets really, really hot in the middle of the night. And we have a cot and everything, but it, you know, so air can pass through on the bottom, but that's still not enough for her sometimes. And she'll get off and lay down on like the tile or the floor. We have a fan for her, and even then it's still, sometimes she does get hot. So hopefully this will solve that problem. You know, we do want her to have a nice bed. We don't want her getting hip dysplasia, which most large dogs are prone to. One of the reasons why we wanted to get an orthopedic bed. And yeah, so we'll let you guys know how that goes. During that week, this week or two that we do the review, we'll insert small clips here and there of them using the bed, if they like the bed, if they hate the bed, if the bed breaks, if it doesn't break, just in general how it goes for us. Just a side note, this video is not sponsored. We paid for this bed with our own money, so this is our unbiased reviews. And yeah, so we'll see you throughout the week, and we'll be back in a week or two to give you guys our final review. All right, I got the dogs off the bed for a minute, so I want to come back and let you guys know and kind of like show it to you completely. This is what it looks like on the top. This is where they lay down. This is the bottom. It has kind of like little rubber, I guess, tiny little rubber balls or something that, so I guess it doesn't slide on regular floors. They're dying for me to put it down. Actually, you know what? I want to kind of see the inside too. Zipper. Okay, this is an end. No zipper there. All right, found it. See what this thing looks like inside. Oh, thank you. My lovely assistant. All right. So this material is like super hard. It's super like, I don't know what it is. I'll put like something right here to tell you what the material is if I find it online.
Inside is like water resistant.
Yeah, it feels water resistant, so that's kind of cool. That's handy for us. I mean, them, since they're so hairy, whenever they drink water, they kind of like put their mouths completely in the water, and then they wet all their fur, and they'll go and lay down, and sometimes their beds kind of get like pretty nasty. So that is gonna be handy. Hopefully it works. And then this part I think is sealed. I don't see like any way that you could take it off. There's no zipper points or anything. Yeah, this part is sealed. Should I cut it open to see the inside?
No!
Why? It feels kind of rubbery, right? If you put your hands inside, it feels kind of like rubber. It feels cool. It feels like silicone.
Yes.
Like silicone and rubber. I don't know. It feels something like that. It's pretty neat. I don't know. It looks cool.
And in the back part, it feels like that Tempur-Pedic kind of foam.
Yeah, the back part feels like foam. I think like, okay, so most of it feels like foam, and then probably like an inch of it has that weird like egg crate kind of thing that feels like silicone and rubber. If I get a chance when she's not around, I'll cut a hole in it, because
He's not going
to show you guys what it looks like. Because I'm curious too. Maybe we could do that egg test. You know, the egg test that they show on TV.
We paid for this bed.
Yeah, but I need to get my money's worth. I need to know that an egg won't break on here.
They will never have an egg.
I have to know. Does it work? Look at them. They love this bed already. Like, look at what happened? This is your bed already? This is your bed? You claimed it? But yeah, we're really excited about the bed, so we'll let you guys know how we feel about it. Our thoughts, her thoughts, my thoughts, their thoughts.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see.
Today is day 5, and Venus ate a little bit of grass and she threw up on it. So it's the perfect excuse to wash it. I tried to spot clean it with a Mrs. Meyer cleaner, but it didn't come out completely, so I'm gonna put it in the washer. I'm gonna be using the Mrs. Meyer cleaner. This one is cruelty free and pet safe. And I'm gonna use also the Mrs. Meyer scent to give it a little bit of smell. We love this brand because it's cruelty free and pet safe. We use it for all our clothes and for their toys. So let's wash it.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me, let me know you want it don't have what you need, but I got what you want, babe. No, we don't have to leave. The night is still young. All we need is now. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night. Just let me feel you close. Come surround me. Don't ever let me go. Come surround me. Just let me feel you close. Slowly.
Well, it's been 3 weeks since we unboxed the purple mattress. I have been taking footage of Venus using the mattress, and we also took the mattress in our trip to Kentucky and Indiana. And I have been taking notes of the pros and cons. There's a lot more pros than cons. Venus have really loved the bed, and she's been sleeping on it non-stop since we got it. And like I said, we took it in our trip to Indiana and Kentucky, and they both used it in the car. They loved it. They slept most of the time in the car ride, which was really amazing. They normally sleep, but they normally get up, readjust, and go back to sleep. And this time around, Venus was mostly sleeping the full time that we were driving. She only woke up when she had to go potty, and when we stopped like in a rest area. Let me check my pros and cons. The first pro that I have is that it's super easy to clean. I already have washed it 2 times. One time because Venus threw up on it, and the second time when we came back from the trip because it was dirty. It's super easy to clean. You just take up the cover, put it in the washer, dry it, and it's done. Back to it. Another of the pros is that it doesn't get that really icky doggy smell that some beds do get, like the ones that are fuzzy. Those, if the dog is a little humid or if they have mud, it get a lot of doggy smell and very icky. This one doesn't get that smell. It really doesn't get any smell. Like when I cleaned it, it was because she threw up, and the other time it was because it was dirty from the trip. No, because it smelled like doggy. So that's amazing. Another of the pros is that it keeps its shape. A lot of beds, they get like flat in one side where the dog mostly sleep. This bed have kept its shape perfectly. It look like brand new. It doesn't look like she's been using it every day for 3 weeks. It feels like a human bed. It doesn't feel like a cheap doggy bed that you feel little like bumpy in one side, and when the other side get flat, it's starting getting like those bumpiness. It feels really good. I keep testing it with my knees and getting sitting on it, and it still feels really good. The major pro for us is the size. We have looked all over Petco, PetSmart, Pet Supermarket, Target, TJ Maxx, Marshall, all of it, for a dog big enough for Venus, where she could feel completely like whatever shape she decides to sleep. If she decides to do like a little roll, if she decides to be completely open, she could fit on it. Venus is an extra large dog, and a lot of bed she's hanging from one side, or her head is out, some of her tail is out. This bed is huge. They both fit in the bed together, which that's unheard of. Like, we never have found a bed so big where both of them could fit on it. So for me, that's the biggest of the pros. Another one of the pros that we have tested a lot, especially Apollo right here, is that it's scratch resistant. Apollo, before going to bed, he likes to scratch the bed area, and he likes to nest. He starts scratching it, and he does a few circles around it and scratch it again. and until he gets into a little ball and go to sleep. And when he does it in other beds, other time he have broken the bed. Sometimes on the first day that we have gotten the bed, he have broken his bed. This one, we have seen him going at it, really scratching in the cover, and the cover is perfect, and the mattress inside is perfect as well. So that's another big pro for us. It's scratch resistant. We have it for over 3 weeks and they haven't broken. It doesn't have any scratches and it looks perfect. Bidu seemed to love it. She have using it every day non-stop since we got it. The only day she used the cot, it was the day she threw up until I washed it that night. And the day that we came back from the trip, she also slept on the cot because it was a little dirty and she didn't like that. So I washed it back and she went back to sleep on it full night every night. So I guess it keep cool like it's saying in the website, because we put her fan in front of the bed and we keep the AC of the house pretty cold. But even like that, with other beds, in the middle of the night she get hot and leave. She sleeps all night on this bed until we wake up in the morning. Now it's time for the cons. The first cons, and a big one, is the price tag. It's pretty expensive for a doggy bed, but if you have in mind that it's scratch resistant and that it's supposed to be very durable, I guess it's worth it, because the other beds, yes, they're cheaper, but you replace them more often because they break them. So it is expensive, but I guess I could justify it if it lasts long. So the next con is that Purple don't sell extra covers. Like the day she threw up, I would have loved if I would have an extra cover to put on the mattress while I was washing and drying the first one. Like that she had a place where to lay down if she wants to. Right now I have to wash it, dry it, and put the mattress like on top of a chair, because the linen inside is white and I don't want them to dirty it. So I have to put it like somewhere else. That's inconvenient. I would love if Purple starts selling the covers. Like that, when one is dirty, I take it off, put a clean one, wash the other one, and I always have a spare. The other of the con is that it's extremely heavy. We live in a house that is 2 floors, and for us taking it down to take it to the car for when we travel is very heavy. And thank God the hotel gave us a first floor room, but to take it from the car to the hotel room, it was heavy. It's pretty heavy, and when I take it off to wash it, when I'm doing it by myself, I found it a little heavy to take out the inside mattress. So those are the only cons that we found. Overall, we love the bed. We think it's amazing. Like I say, it's a little expensive, but if it lasts me the full year, it's totally worth it, because before we were going through 2 to 3 beds per year. So if it lasts me the whole year, the price is not a con. So I do recommend this bed, especially if you have large dogs that you think they could have hip dysplasia in the future. It's a great orthopedic bed, and it seems to be cool enough that they like to sleep all night long. This video is not a sponsor. We pay for this mattress ourselves, and we are loving it so far. The Venus is loving it. If it breaks before the year is done, I will do an update video telling you that it broke, or if it flattened out or she started to hate it for some reason, I will update you. They come in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. We obviously got the large, but you get the one that you need for your dog. The prices are different from the different sizes. I will put right here the different prices for the small, the medium, and the large. But that was it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!